Hello everyone, welcome back to our math class. Today in this video, we are going to introduce a type of logarithm which is called common logarithm. We can also just see this in a short way, which is common log. Let's have a quick review first, and then we will introduce what common log is. So let's quickly evaluate these four expressions here to have a quick review regarding what log is, and to also refresh your memory regarding the operation regarding the related to the logarithm. And then we are going to bring the conversation regarding common log. So the first one, as you can see, whenever we do this, we just need to ask this question. The bottom number is the base, and then this is the final answer. So log is looking for exponent. So this question actually asking us 10 to what power is 100,000. This is actually pretty simple because whenever we deal with 10, we just need to count how many zeros, right? So this is a 50 here, so that means 10 to the fifth power is 100,000. That means the answer is 5. Next one. 2 to what power is 1 over 16? As we mentioned in the past, whenever we see the 1 over something according to the definition of exponent, that means we are dealing with negative exponent. So negative 2 to negative what power is 1 over 16? Now we just move on to focus on the bottom part. 2 to fourth power is 16. This is what we know, right? So that means this one is going to be negative 4. So that means the answer is negative 4. Next one is a little bit tricky because whenever we see the square root, it's a little bit tricky, right? So 5 to what power is square root 5? Do not forget, square root actually is just another way, this radical form of rational exponents 1 over 2. So 5 to what power is 5 to the half power, which is 1 over 2. Because square root, simple way to write it in the exponential form, is just 1/2. Now, the last one is a little bit tricky, but let's have a quick review here. This one is asking us 3 to what power is fifth root of 9. So to figure out this one, we need to figure out, we are going to write this one in the exponential form, which is 9 to the 1 over 5. Okay, so this one is actually 1 over 5. This is just fifth root, how we write it. And so we are looking for the 3, so that means we are going to write this 9 by using 3 as a base, so it's going to be 3 to the second power and 1 over 2. So this one, we multiply this 2, is going to simplify as 2 over 5, so that means 3 to 2 over 5 will be equal to that. Okay, so this is answer for that. But the reason we review this one, just help you to refresh your memory regarding how we understand the logarithm. But more important, I want you to focus on actually the first logarithm. So the reason I mentioned this one, because this one is actually the conversation we are going to bring up for common log. So the first one, as you can see, the base is 10. And whenever the base is 10, we call this common log, and we do have a different way to write it. So let's see how they look like. So the general logarithm is always have log, and then let's say 464. So that means this one is looking for 4 to the power 64, and the logarithm always has a base and then has the answer on the top, right? However, common logarithm, or we just call common log, is a special case because whenever your log has a base 10, then that's a different scenario. So instead of using log 10, 100, we are not going to use 10 anymore. We just need to write this as log 100. So as you can see, 10 disappeared. So in the future, whenever you see log, so automatically the base is actually 10. So that's why we just keep 10 invisible. That's what we call this common log. So let's check several examples here to make yourself more familiar with this new type of way. So it's nothing fancy. It's basically we just save the base. We do not write 10. We just write this log. So whenever you see the log, doesn't mean there's no base. There is the base as 10. So let's check the first one. So whenever you see the log, we know the base is actually 10. So this one is actually asking us 10 to what power is 10 to the fifth. And of course, it's very clear, right? 10 to fifth power is 10 to the fifth. So it's very clear. Next one, again, whenever you see this, meaning 10 to a power, because whenever you see no base, meaning the base is 10. 1 over 100, and we know whenever you see the 1 over, meaning the exponent is going to be negative, and 10 to second power is 100, so that's why it's negative 2. So that's why the answer becomes negative 2. That's the answer. This one, and this one, again, whenever you see the, the cubic root or whatever, is you can just rewrite this in the exponential form. This will help you to understand the situation here. So this one is asking us 10. Again, if you see no base here, meaning the base is 10, to a power is cubic root of 1,000. But do not forget, the cubic root of 1,000, you can either write in the exponential form, you can just figure out what's the answer. The cubic root of 1,000 is just 10, because 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000. So this one is asking you the third root of 1,000, which is 10. So 10 to what power is 10? There is invisible 1 here, so it's 1. Okay, so that's basically how we use log. So this one, just want you get familiar. Whenever you see log, even on the calculator, you will see this key, and it just log. So this one, it just tell you the base is 10, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video and study common log with me. I hope this video is helpful, and you can learn, you can truly understand now what common log is. Thank you so much for watching, and take care, everyone.